rope fire.
What are you doing over there?
Oh, Sabine. Hi. Just writing, you know. Not my book.
No, not your book? Of course, it's not floating. It's much more mundane.
It's an article I'm trying to work on.
Oh?
I'm told to write an article because, remember, I mean, right now we are in sort of a castle or
I can tell. It's
of
definitely...
certain owner. I thought it was that guy, Colin, the one that gave, money for the medicine.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess he's not really. He just part of this place, and there's an owner. I haven't met the owner, but I was always told that I need to be more secretive in here. Makes me think like I'm not really supposed to be here, but I have no choice because Kingston, it's struggling, really. But
That is true.
yeah, but I'm supposed to come here to repay the kindness of Colin, but now I need more help, so now he is asking for something in return, which is I feel like is the least that I could do. Help him write an article about a murder, actually, a couple murders apparently.
Ooh, can I
Yeah.
see?
Yeah, you can take a look. I just wrote some the key information that I know. It happens in Vineyard from a guy called Victor, but I'm supposed to keep his name out and also Colin's name. Just try to keep this anonymous. I guess it makes sense because Colin probably doesn't want to. I mean, you don't want to write an article to alert other people about the existence of a murderer and put your name in, because that would
is true.
Draw attention to them. And apparently,
yes, but why? Why keep out the name of the murderer? I feel like that defeats
well, not
the
keep out
purpose.
the name of the murderer, just the name of other people that knows about this, like Colin. That's the name. I don't even know the name of the murderer. We just know that it's a rogue vampire, which crazy to think about.
I suppose it's really not unpredictable, though.
Yeah, Colin told me all about it. He surprisingly know a lot of things about vampire. I guess maybe he is also an enthusiast when it comes to supernatural creatures.
Or he's a vampire himself, you never know in this day and age.
Think?
I haven't met him, I can't say. I'm just saying nothing is ever as it seems. I'm a ghost, you're you. Kingston is himself. Luca is non-existent.
Right. I mean, it's Luca. I've grown to know him. Sometimes sort of a loner.
Unreliable as ever. It would have been a terrible fit.
But when he does, he has things to say when he does. I remember that one time in the forest. A lot of emotion.
And then he's barely appeared to said a word since. So clearly, he's more of a coward than he cares to admit.
Yeah, I don't know if he's really a coward. I'm just thinking maybe he just needs time to recharge the energy.
And yet here I am, completely fine, appearing in a mostly corporeal form. What more do you want?
Right. I mean, everyone is different. Ghosts do things differently, but I mean, which is
that is true.
The beauty of it, actually, just knowing, you try to put things into boxes, but now through this journey, learning how different everyone is and how human actually all the other things that you thought is not human could be.
That is true. There are many different types of supernatural.
Yeah, like
more than I even believe.
Heard, like, now I learn a little bit more vampire. So like they actually apparently, I mean, according to what Colin knows. He said like the vampire they used to more experienced one. They are more like have their own code. They don't just kill people for blood. They like they have a more. It sounds like they have more restraints from what I heard. And whereas the newer ones, who is a more loner, they would just do whatever they want because it hasn't been taught. Which it's very funny, you know, to hear about that there's like this teaching element, you know.
That is fascinating. Good to know at least that they're not going to suck, say, Kingston's blood while he's asleep.
Right. I mean, I don't think that's happening. I hope. Unless I don't know, just Kingston is just being weird and kind of concerning because he just only being passing out. So is it just me? But maybe this room is full of echoing. I just keep hearing my voice echoing.
I think it's just the room, really.
Yeah,
I'm not echoing, but I'm also a ghost.
Yeah, I just like seems to be able to hear. I feel like I could hear myself. Like, just. I mean, I don't know. I'm just being. Right, there it is. Hear that?
I do. I don't know where it's coming from.
Yeah, well, it's not coming from your side, so. Anyway, it's just like this room is really it's a tight space room, I suppose.
Yes. Anyway, you're concerned about Kingston, which is
yeah,
just
I am.
The fainting and passing out and abnormal fevers and all that kind of stuff. Definitely not in the best of health.
Yeah, and I thought he would have been better. He seemed better when he got the potion from Barbara, and now I just feel like that I got scammed because whatever Kingston took, it didn't help him. It made him seem better for a short while, but after that he seems like he's even worse. He collapsed again. And
it must have been only a temporary reliever of the symptoms, but it didn't tackle at the source.
I don't even know what the source is. Stomach ache? I don't think it's a stomach ache. His body just keep on missing.
What changed since you started on this journey, maybe, that could have triggered it?
Well,
because he was fine before he met you, and soon after he met you, what might have changed so that he started to get sick?
Oh, what have changed? I mean, we went through a lot of things. We met a lot of creatures and different beings. I mean, he once drank that weird potion the witch plays, and then but he's supposed to get the antidote or whatever. But he was fine still. He only really got, I don't know. I think ever since we left the soup inn, it's when he started to act strange. Like he went missing sometimes. I don't know if he sleepwalked or he blacked out or something, but every time I meet someone he's missing, or he pass out when I find him he pass out, or he just don't really know what happened to him.
I would say in order to move forward, you may have to retrace your steps backward and observe your surroundings, where you've been and where you'll be going to, and see if you could identify the source that way. There's always some sort of trigger that causes symptoms to be worse.
Right. I guess I just need to pay a closer look to him. And oh, you're up.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
I can stand at least.
Right, yeah. I mean, you're standing on a bed.
Yeah, I was. I don't know why.
Oh.
I just feel like I was standing on the bed.
Yeah, I was just talking to Sabine, which is gone now.
No.
So are you feeling better other than you can stand? Do you feel better, or do you still feel?
I don't
weak?
feel better. I still feel weak.
Right. Okay. Well, I guess, I mean, right now we still have a couple days to be able to stay here, I hope. You know, I was told that we are not really allowed, we're not really cleared to stay here.
Wait, so we intruding?
Well, Colin let us in, but he's not the owner, so he needs to speak to the owner. So for now, he is asking us to be really quiet and not make it really any noises, which is, I'm glad you weren't snoring.
What's that supposed to mean?
As I mean, you do make a commotion back in the Supin, so, and right now I was given the instruction that
Maybe that's why I
shouldn't.
got kicked out. Huh.
Well, what?
What?
Well, anyway, we're just told that we shouldn't make a lot of sounds and should stay on a down low. That's what Colin said, and so I guess right now you can, as long as you rest and we don't venture off too much, we should be fine. I mean, I might have to venture off a bit, but because I'm working on writing something.
No.
Yeah.
Is it your book?
No, it's not my book. It's an article now. Colin wants me to help him write an article about a murderer.
Okay.
Murder on the Loose, a broke vampire, which I'm excited to write about that. Even though right now I'm doing the thing that I did for my father, writing stories for other people. But this time it's writing about supernatural beings, which I don't get to do that back in the days. So that is quite exciting, and I owe it to Colin because he did offer us a place. He's risking because he's not supposed to do that, but he still let us in and gave us coins for medicine, even though the medicine didn't help you at all.
I mean, it helped for like a couple hours.
Again, which means it's not a solution for whatever you have right now.
Yeah, sadly.
It's just got weaker and just feels like something's draining your energy. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, and I know you'll feel better soon. And let's hope through a couple days of rest you can recover a bit better, and maybe we can retrace our steps and just pay attention and see if we can find out what it's causing you to be like that.
Oh, I want to get better soon.
Yeah, well, for now, just get more rest. Don't think about too much. And I will just have to finish the article that I'm trying to write.
Okay.
Fingers crossed I don't have any writer's block.
Let's hope not.
Yeah. Well, get more rest.
Okay.
To writing. The murderer. Like this part.
What does that smell? What is that? Is there something in there? Oh no. Hello? Don't make me come in there. I'm armed.
Hi. Please don't hurt me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hide in here. I was told that I should stay quiet. I mean no harm. I was just writing.
Well, staying quiet isn't gonna get rid of that smell. Are you? Well, you're not a vampire. Well, what are you doing in my house?
Oh, so you're the owner of the place, right?
Well, my dad is, but what are
Oh.
you doing here?
I am temporarily staying here. You see, I'm a writer. My name is Julian Shakespeare, and I was traveling with a friend. We're trying to write, get inspiration for a book that I'm trying to write about supernatural creatures. But then my friend got sick. This is not the book. This is an article. My friend got sick, and then I ran into a nice gentleman, Colin, and he gave me some money, and I got medicine, and then helped my friend. And my friend got better, but then he got sick again. I was gonna come here to thank Colin, but then my friend passed again. He's sleeping inside there right now, and so that's why we're gonna stay here. And Colin said in order to repay him, I could write something for him, which is what I'm doing.
Your friend is sleeping in there?
Yeah, he is. He has been very weak. He's
Wait,
I don't know what happened.
Colin gave you a place to stay in here?
Well, he did make it clear that it's not very certain that I can stay. He just, that's why he tried to, make me stay in that little room. But I'm cool with anything, because as long as my friend has a place to rest, and I can repay his kindness by writing an article for loose murderer.
So you know about the murders as well?
Yes, I was being told the gist of it. It's a vampire, which it's a rogue vampire, which is kind of crazy because I haven't really met a vampire, and Colin knows so much.
You haven't. You just said that Colin gave you a place to stay. You've definitely, if you've met Colin, you've met a vampire.
Wait, you saying Colin, he's a vampire?
Colin, as well as I, as well as my father. This is a vampire estate. Didn't he warn you?
He didn't mention that. He just told me that he is sort of like a business person, and he just told me to write an article to expose another. That's why he knows so much about vampires. Oh my god.
It seems like Colin may have swindled you, Julian.
Right. Or maybe he just didn't feel the need to discuss it. I mean, I did mention that I would love to meet vampire, because not just because I'm also writing a book. Not at the moment, but I'm trying to write a book that give a better light to supernatural creatures, just to show how amazing they are. Full story of my own. Because I know they're better than what people describe them. There's a lot of stereotype of all the creatures have, and I like to think they're actually nice and kind, and they have their own story.
Well, you are very wise beyond your years, but I'm afraid this probably isn't a good place for you and your friend to stay.
Oh, I mean, if you want us gone, we can be gone for.
No. That's not what I meant. I meant just those are meant for the maids' quarters. Of course, we don't have any maids, just my butler Winston, who has a proper bedroom. But that's exactly what you need, a proper bedroom. You shouldn't be staying in there. There's no proper ventilation. Your friend could just get sicker.
Right. I mean, if that could be a nicer room, it would be good. I mean, you don't have to, but wow, I'm just surprised. That.
Oh, of course. Any friend of Colin is a friend of ours. So, would you like me to show you to a better room?
Oh, of course. Yeah. I guess. Yeah, I guess we can go to see the room. I can take my friend later. He's still, asleep deeply, I think. Yeah.
Of course, and I'll have hot soup taken up and the bed drawn and everything. Here, follow me.
Okay.
You know, we don't get much visitors around here, so I'm sure Winston will be happy to have someone else to tend to.
Oh. So Winston is a vampire?
Oh, yes, but, although he is part of our family, it's more of like, we don't share the same blood, but we might as well be family at this point. It's right through here.
Okay.
Follow me.
Alright.
Right this way. I'm sorry, I hope your friend can get up this many steps.
I think he can. He just needs some rest and he will be able to walk up. If anything, I can carry him, I suppose. I haven't done that. I don't know. I don't think he's that heavy.
It's a rather large castle, but hopefully this will be more to your liking.
Oh my god, wow. This is a very spacious room. It's, as I said, you don't really have to, but wow. I'm just... Wow, this is more than...
this is actually one of our smaller towers.
Oh, really? Right, it's a castle. I don't know why I'm so surprised.
There's not that great of a view, but hopefully it still is to your liking.
It would be. I mean, it's already miles better than the room that I was staying, and this has a nice sky view, which is perfect for writing. It sets the mood. Sometimes I run into writer's block, and I just need, you know, inspiration, and this is the kind of environment. So I can hopefully finish the article that I need to write.
There is only one bed though, so if you and your friend want to stay together, I can obviously have another bed brought up. Sorry, we don't normally have multiple guests staying over.
It's fine. I mean, it's mostly for my friend. I usually don't really sleep on a bed anymore lately. During this journey, I've just been sitting down or laying down on the ground, or just, you know, leaning my head against a wall. It's fine. I don't need much.
Well, at least in here you'll be warm, so.
Yeah. Which is really nice. I'm really grateful for the kindness that you've been offering. I mean, that totally changes any perception of a vampire.
Oh, thank you. I mean, even if you weren't writing in a book about us, I would still help you. It's the right thing to do.
Right, yeah. I know that. I can feel that it's genuine, and now I just feel like it's my job to write something nice, and hopefully, you know, the word can spread around and people would be less, you know, fearful or just having vampire ties or anything.
Definitely. Can I get you anything else?
I think I'm good for now. I would just have to settle down in this room and then wait for my friend to get up and get him up here, which would probably take a couple hours. But I think other than that, I'll be good. If there's any, you did mention about like soup or anything. If there's, not that I need it, but I feel like my friend would.
No, of course.
Constantly hungry. So,
definitely, I'll have that tended to right away.
All right. Well, thank you so much. This means a lot.
You can call me Dawn.
Dawn, right? I'm so sorry I haven't even asked your name until now.
That's all right. You've had quite the journey, so now it's just time to get some rest.
Has been. It's funny to think that now I'm here in the vampire place, and everyone's just been telling me that it's very risky, it's very dangerous, that I will get killed.
Well, that might not be the furthest thing from the truth, but I was raised by a very loving vampire. She taught me that humans can be good, so you should give them the benefit of the doubt. Apparently, unless they're from the church. In which case, you should kill them.
Church. But... Okay. Well, I guess I would just, like, you know, settle down here, but thank you once again. And hopefully I will get the things written and... I mean, the article.
But first, get some sleep.
Right. But before that, I have to get my friend up, which, you know,
yeah,
gonna be fun time.
Will you be able to find your way back?
I should be. I remember the way, so
Okay.
I can take it from here.
Good night, Julian.
Good night, Dawn. You sleep, right? Do vampires sleep?
My kind do, but we're a lot more human-like than most vampires. I was born as a vampire, actually.
Okay, good to know.
All right. Well, if you have any more questions for your book, let me know.
Okay, will do. All right. See ya.
Good night.
Night.